Just 6 months after launching the OnePlus 3, OnePlus has killed its flagship phone in favour of a new flagship phone called the OnePlus 3T, which looks identical to its old flagship phone. We've got the review of the OnePlus 3T right here. Let's see what's different, if anything. Taking a quick glance at the OnePlus 3T, and you won't really notice anything's changed. There's a new background wallpaper, we'll come back to that in a minute, but looking around the phone, the design is identical. We mean identical, it's the same size, it's the same weight. The only difference here is there's a new colour. It's called gunmetal. It's a darker grey versus the lighter silver that you got on the OnePlus 3. You can also get this in soft gold as well, which you could also do with the OnePlus 3. So yeah, gunmetal is the only design difference we've got here. You've still got the notification slider on the side above the volume rocker. That's really good for just quickly silencing your phone or putting it back on loud. A nice little feature which I use quite a lot, so it's something that I like there. On the other side, you have the power lock key just below the SIM tray. This is a dual SIM tray, so you can put 2 SIM cards in there if you wish. There's no micro SD slot though, so you'll have to make do with the 64 or 128 GB storage inside. One thing that OnePlus has kept though is the headphone jack on the bottom next to the USB port and the single speaker. The OnePlus 3T has exactly the same 5.5-inch Full HD AMOLED display of the OnePlus 3 that it's replacing, and it's bright, it's clear, it's vibrant. The AMOLED technology makes the colours really pop out of the screen. People may find it may not be true to colours all the time, but it's one we really enjoy and it's great for gaming. The OnePlus 3T runs Android 6.0.1 Marshmallow, which is exactly the same as its predecessor, the OnePlus 3 ran, which is good to know that it's up to date, at least with the phone it's replacing, but it's not running the latest software. The good news is that it will be getting Android 7 Nougat by the end of 2016, so there isn't too long to wait for that. In terms of the interface itself, it's all very similar to Android, although OnePlus, with its Oxygen OS overlay, does add extra handy features, something like the auto brightness toggle in the notification bar, as well as your brightness slider as well, and also various gesture controls and other customized features that you can get to if you dive into the settings. One of the things you do notice using this, especially if you compare it to the OnePlus 3, is the speed of loading times. Apps load a lot quicker. That's thanks to the new Snapdragon 821 chipset inside the phone, an upgrade over the 820 offering in the OnePlus 3, along with a new file system that OnePlus has employed on this new phone, which makes everything load a lot quicker. One of the really good bits about the OnePlus 3T is its battery. It's been increased in size over the OnePlus 3 from 3000 milliamps to 3400, and that actually makes a really big difference. This phone now lasts comfortably a whole day, even with really quite heavy usage, which I really enjoy. There's always a little bit left in the tank. I'm not having to dive into power saving mode before I leave the office. The OnePlus 3 I found needed a top up come early evening to really see me through till bedtime, so the good news is here it will last much longer. In our quick little video test, 90-minute video, full brightness, it lost just 14% of its charge, which is really good and puts it up well with the likes of the Samsungs of the world at the moment. Moving on to the camera, and on the rear it's the same 16 megapixel offering from the OnePlus 3. It's a solid snapper. It's not going to be up there with the likes of the S7 Edge in terms of quality, but it is good enough. The quality and the usability isn't quite up there with the likes of the iPhone and the Samsung Galaxy S and S7 Edge, but it's still a solid flagship snapper. The change here is around the front, with the front megapixel camera up from 8 to 16 megapixels as well, meaning it's great for selfies, video calls and the like. It's the camera you probably won't use quite as often, but OnePlus says, you know, for the Snapchat and Facebook Live generation, this camera is really going to be a boon. And yes, it is clearer than its predecessors, and it's up there as one of the best selfie snappers on the market. So the OnePlus 3T is another excellent smartphone from the Chinese startup. The battery boost has made a big difference in terms of being able to last a full day with really quite heavy usage, which is really nice, and the extra power under the hood means app load times are a lot quicker, so that's also a nice touch. There may not be groundbreaking changes here, but those little added extras that OnePlus has added to the 3T have made all the difference. It is slightly more expensive, which may be a little bit of kick in the teeth to those looking to upgrade, and also, you know, it's a new phone just after 6 months of the OnePlus 3, so early adopters may be feeling a little aggrieved, but if you haven't picked up the handset yet, the 3T is an excellent option and still considerably cheaper than its flagship rivals, and it's something we can really recommend. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Also, do comment about the OnePlus 3T below. Let us know what you think of it and what tests you want us to do with it as well going forward. Speed test, battery test, etc. Let us know and what phones you want us to pit it against. For now though, thank you very much for watching.